Hey guys, good afternoon to all of you. Guys, this is Rahul Malkan, as you all know, guys. And what are we starting today, guys, is the pocketbook revision series. Guys, I have prepared a small pocketbook for CA final, but the students of CS, ICWA, guys, or any student who is referring to IND AS can look at this video. In fact, any professional who wants to practice IND AS can take this pocketbook because this is going to be a small synopsis of all the IND AS. Now, guys, based on that book, I'm creating this small revision videos for you to understand IND AS. Okay. Before I start, let me introduce myself, guys. I'm Rahul Malkan, an exclusive educator with an academy. So you can catch me live on an academy, guys. I take my daily classes on an academy. There are two models available on an academy. One is the free live classes, where I provide the free content to all the students for the benefits. And guys, you can also subscribe to it for my plus courses. Okay. Before we go ahead, guys, Unacademy is coming up with the compact. That is for foundation though. So, and we are soon entering into inter, and we'll be planning for final also. Guys, this is the largest scholarship program that we are starting, and one such compact is going to be held on 28th of March for 12 p.m. So you can enroll for this, guys. Enrollment is absolutely free. You have to attempt 40 questions in 60 minutes, and guys, get the subscriptions free, and guys, you get a lot of things. So please go ahead. Okay. Guys, apart from that, the thing that I want to start with today, guys, as you can see right on your screen now, is introduction to IND AS. Now, what is IND AS? People are really confused as far as students are concerned, student community. Sir, एक AS है, एक IFRS सुना है, अब ये IND AS क्या है? So guys, AS is accounting standards, IFRS is international financial reporting standards, and guys, then we have got something which is known as IND AS. Guys, as you all know, the world is growing, globalization, liberalization, and guys, all these things have come into the world. The companies have no longer remained relevant to the, kind of a local area or even national boundaries. So now we have got companies which have crossed the national boundaries and which have truly become multinational, truly can be known as global companies. So guys, we thought of, that reporting of these companies also should be on a uniform basis, at international level basis. Do you agree with that one? Because comparability, once we thought that comparability, one company can compare to another company by preparing accounts based on accounting standards. But that was okay when the company was local, the company was regional, the company was national. But what if the company is gone international? Guys, and reporting standards also have to be, in harmony with other reporting companies of the world. So guys, that is where we had some plans that we need to have some international standards. Now guys, the international standards now were started right from the year 1973, if you can look here, 1973. At 1973, guys, there was an organization which was set up, which was known as IASC, that is International Accounting Standard Committee. Now, this committee started releasing international standards, which was known as IS, that is International Accounting Standards. And guys, to simplify those international accounting standards, they also released something which is known as SIC, that is Standard Interpretation Committee. Are we exactly clear with that one? Guys, in 2001, ISC, that is International Accounting Standard Committee, was reformed, and they created something new which was known as International Accounting Standard Board, that is known as IASB. And guys, this International Accounting Standard Board then started releasing IFRS, that is International Financial Reporting Standards, and they also started releasing IFRIC, that is International Financial Reporting Interpretation Committee. So guys, all this together was referred to as IFRS. I have created some small notes also for your reference. So guys, what is IFRS? Now if you take this up, guys, IFRS is IS, SIC, IFRS and IFRIC. IS and SIC were released before 2001, and after 2001 we had IASC and ISP, and all this together are referred to as IFRS. Are you understanding this, guys, very well? Catching this up? Pakka? Too good. So guys, what was the need? So the need for convergence, as you can see in my pocketbook also, and I've created a small sheet here also. The need for convergence was, guys, standardization, that we wanted everyone at the international community referring to the standards at simple level. Bomb. Second, guys, due to international capital flow, then we had the beneficial to the regulator. Are we exactly clear with that one? So we had standardization, we had international capital flow, we had beneficial to the regulator. So guys, these three reasons whether we need to converge with IFRS. Are we exactly clear with that one? So, sir, why don't we only follow IFRS? If we want standardization, if there was international capital flow, if it was beneficial to the regulator, then why are we not following IFRS? Now, guys, IFRS are truly global standards, okay? But guys, definitely our country has some different systems and different dynamics to work on. India is a huge country, different states. Even when you cross India from one state to another state, there are different languages, different culture, different castes, different religion, different systems. They have some different parameters to follow. Their daily life, daily routine is different. So guys, if India is so diverse, how can we have standards which can be simple and, kind of similar for the entire world? Then it becomes a great problem. So guys, what India thought that we will create a standards which are important for us, looking at our requirements. So guys, what we did is we created IND AS, which was IFRS converged standards. So they are converged to IFRS. When I say converged to IFRS, that means they're very similar to IFRS. In fact, what we did is we picked up IFRS, we made some changes, and we released IND AS. There's a lot of difference between AS and IND AS, but there's not a lot of difference between IND AS and IFRS. Are we exactly clear? So IND AS are similar to IFRS. No. Now, in your country, guys, in India, we have three standards. First one is AS, second one is IND AS, and third one is IFRS. What is AS? Accounting standards. What is IND AS? They are IFRS converged standards. What is IFRS? They are international financial reporting standards. सर हमें कौन से फॉलो करना है और हमें कौन सा लर्न करना है इंडिया में AS भी applicable है. There are a lot of companies who have to follow AS. There are a lot of companies who will have to follow IND AS, and there are also multinational companies who will have to follow IFRS. So guys, as an accounting student, you'll have to remember all three. Now, my task today is to take you through IND AS. Are we exactly clear with that one? So guys, IND AS. Now, what are IND AS? So guys, when was IND AS introduced in India, and what is Government of India's commitment? So you can see those Government of India's commitment is right there in your screen, in your pocket book also. So roadmap for the implementation of IND AS. We can say phase number 1, phase number 2, phase number 3, and that is what I have created in a time chart. This is my handwritten notes, guys. I'll be forwarding this reports on my Telegram channels also. So you can subscribe to this Telegram channels also. So guys, Government of India's commitment started from stage 1. Then we had stage 2, and then we had stage 3. Stage 1 was voluntary phase. It started from 1/4/2015, and who can follow IND AS? Any company in India can follow IND AS. Clear? Too good. Guys, stage 2 was a mandatory phase. It started from 1/4/2016. And guys, who has to follow IND AS now? Guys, from 1/4/2016, any listed company whose net worth, NW stands for net worth, is capital plus reserve, whose net worth is equal to or more than 500 crores, they will have to follow IND AS. Similarly, unlisted company with a net worth of equal to or more than 500 crores will also have to follow IND AS. And guys, third one is a parent company and subsidiary company, an associate or a joint venture of any of the above company. So guys, for example, the listed company has a subsidiary. So guys, if the parent company is following IND AS, and subsidiary will also have to follow IND AS, even if they don't cross the net worth of equal to or more than 500 crores. But if parent is following, subsidiary will have to follow. And one thing that you have to remember, that once you are in IND AS block, you will always have to keep on following IND AS. Are we exactly clear with that? So this was stage 2. Stage 1 started on 1/4/2015. Any company can follow IND AS. Stage 2, 1/4/2016. Listed company with net worth equal to more than 500 crore, unlisted company net worth equal to more than 500 crore, and parent, subsidiary, associate, and joint venture. Okay. Next one. Third stage, on 1/4/2017, guys, we made a great rule that all listed companies in India will have to follow IND AS. And this is why, guys, a lot of curriculums changes in CA, CS, and ICW, and everybody has to follow financial reporting, which we say new course, and they have to follow IND AS now. Because guys, from 1/4/2017, all listed companies in India are required to follow IND AS. So we require manpower to, handle the accounting of all this listed company, because they have to be IND AS reliant, compliant. So we need to have the people also who will be doing all this, na? Hai ki nahi? चलिए guys, then we had unlisted company which is equal to or more than 250 crore. And finally, guys, we have a parent company, subsidiary company, associate, and JV. So, guys, Government of India's commitment came at three stages. Stage one for 2015. Any company can follow. Stage two, one for 2016. Listed company net worth equal to more than 500. Unlisted company net worth equal to more than 500. Parent, joint venture, subsidiary, associate. Stage three, one for 2007, mandatory, all listed companies, unlisted, net worth equal to more than 250, parent, subsidiary, associate, and JV. Are we exactly clear with that? So, guys, this is where we go on. Guys, what are IND AS? What are IND AS? So, guys, what are IND AS? IND AS are IFRS converged standard. What do you mean by IFRS converged standard? So, this was IFRS. This is text of IFRS. We removed certain text. So, basically, this is referred to as carve out. We added certain text. So, guys, let's say we added certain text. Okay. So, we added certain text. And guys, when we added the certain text, this was referred to as carve in. So guys, we had carve out, we had carve in, and guys, finally we had something which is known as IND AS. So IFRS converged standard. IFRS का text उठाया, थोड़ी चीजें निकाल दी, carve out, थोड़ी चीजें add कर दी, carve in, and we get something which is known as IND AS. In fact, the numbers of IFRS and IND AS also matches, guys. If you remember, before 2001, we used to issue IAS. So guys, we had something which is known as IAS 1. There was presentation of financial statement. Today we have IND AS 1, that is presentation of financial statements. Are we exactly clear with that one? After 2001, we started issuing IFRS. So IFRS 1 now becomes IND AS 101. So IFRS 1 was, first time adoption of IFRS. Now IND AS 101 is first time adoption of IND AS. IFRS 2, guys, is share-based payments. So IND AS 102 is share-based payments. Guys, the numbers of IND AS are also very similar to IFRS. Acha. Sir, the next question, point number 6. What are the key features of IND AS? You can also see this point in your pocketbook also, guys. What are key features of IND AS? So what are key features of IND AS? And before I go on key features, please remember in India, IND AS are released or are the responsibility of ASB, that is Accounting Standard Board of ICAI. Okay? Guys, how is AS different than IND AS? IND AS are principle-based standards. They are more of guidelines. They are more of like, you should do this and you can do this. Are we exactly clear with that one? Rather than you should do this. Guys, AS were more, kind of rule-based standard, not principle-based standard. This is more of a principle-based standard. Second one, guys, they are applicable to SFS and CFS. The standard are more based on substance rather than form, whereas AS used to look at more of a form. People who are done with IND AS 103 business combination, reverse acquisitions and all, substance over form more important. Fair value approach, we have a standard IND AS 113 which explains you what is fair value. So, in IND AS, there's a lot of reliance on something which is known as fair value approach. Guys, it also takes into consideration the time value of money. A lot of chapters we keep on calculating time value of money as well. Something like lease, IND AS 116. Guys, we require more disclosures, and it also requires higher degree of judgment and estimation. So guys, people who are actually following IND AS, they need to be very well versed with the standards, because a lot of things are given on their hand. AS में आपके हाथ में इतना कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं दिया था. AS में रूल्स थे, भाई आपको बाय हार्ट करना था, रूल्स फॉलो करने थे. यहाँ पे रूल्स नहीं है, प्रिंसिपल्स एस्टैब्लिश किए गए और आपको कहा है कि आप डिसीजन लेना. सो गाइस, इट इज बेस्ड मोर ऑन जजमेंट and estimates, more degrees of judgment and estimates. Are we exactly clear? This is key features of IND AS. Got this, guys? So this is, and then finally I've made a comparative chart in your pocketbook of AS and IND AS, guys. Now what I want my students to actually understand is, guys, that before you go to learn IND AS, आपको सारे IND AS के numbers याद रह जाने चाहिए. In fact, examination में भी IND AS पे आंसर लिखने का strategy आपका होना चाहिए, guys. ABC. A is you need to quote an IND AS. B, you need to quote a provision of IND AS, and guys, C, you need to write the body of an answer. So guys, that is how it should rock and roll. Are we exactly clear with that one? Concept जा रहा है तुम्हारे दिमाग में? अगर आप लाइव क्लासेस अटेंड कर चुके हो, मेरे को तो आपको पता ही होना चाहिए guys कि I have such a heavy reliance कि पहले 1-2 दिन तो मैं आप लोगों से AS, IND AS 1, IND AS 2, IND AS 3 वही बातें करवाता हूँ. So guys, the revision maybe I will not leave that. IND AS 1, presentation of financial statements. IND AS 2, Inventory, IND AS 7, cash flow statement. Direct method is more preferred than indirect method. Guys, IND AS 8, accounting policy, changes in accounting estimates and errors, policy, retrospective estimates, prospective errors, depends. Events after the reporting period, guys, adjusting events, non-adjusting events, income tax, deferred taxes, property, plant and equipment, guys, initial measurement cost, subsequent measurement cost or revised value. याद है ये सब कुछ? IND AS 19, guys, employee benefits. IND AS 20, government grants. Numbers याद रखिए. IND AS 21, effects of changes in foreign exchange rate. कोई ऐसे खड़े होकर अपने को बोले IND AS 23, borrowing cost. IND AS 24, related party disclosures. IND AS 27, separate financial statements. Guys, IND AS 28, investment in associates and joint venture. IND AS 32, financial instruments. IND AS 33, earning per share. IND AS 34, interim financial reporting. IND AS 36, impairment of assets. 37, provisions, contingent asset, contingent liability. 38, intangible assets. 40, IP, that is investment property. And 41 is agriculture. Guys, number याद रहना चाहिए. अगर मैं आपके सामने होता तो I would have asked you 41 agriculture, 40 IP, 16 PP, 2 inventory, 7 cash flow statement. ऐसे याद रह जाना चाहिए सब आपको, ठीक है? चलो, IND AS 101 first time adoption, 102 share based payments, 103 business combination. भाई बहुत बड़ा चैप्टर है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चैप्टर भी है स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, जिससे भी रिवाइज करेंगे हम लोग, ठीक है? 105 non-current assets held for sale and discontinuing operation. Once they are classified as non-current asset held for sale, guys, we should stop charging the depreciation. है ना? Guys, IND AS 107 financial instruments, lovely standard. IND AS 32, 107, 109 financial instruments. IND AS 108 operating segment, वहाँ पे एक नाम याद रखना चाहिए आपको, CODM. याद आ रहा है? नेक्स्ट वन 110 कंसोलिडेशन ऑफ फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट. ये चैप्टर कैसे भूल सकते हैं सर? सीएफएस, सीए फाइनल वालों के लिए सीएफएस कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट नहीं होता है, कंसोलिडेशन ऑफ फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स होता है. जॉइंट अरेंजमेंट्स, IND AS 111, IND AS 112 डिस्क्लोजर ऑफ इंटरेस्ट इन अदर एंटिटी, 113 फेयर वैल्यू मेजरमेंट, 115 रेवेन्यू रिकॉग्निशन. Are we exactly clear with that one? And last one, IND AS 116 is lease accounting. Classic guys, पक्का? Too good. Guys, keep on joining me. नेक्स्ट सेशन में हम लोग IND AS 1 से चालू करेंगे, ठीक है? आई क्रिएट द स्मॉल वीडियोस फॉर योर रिविजन. गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल गाइस. थैंक यू एंड लव फ्रॉम अन अकेडमी एंड राहुल मलकान. थैंक यू गाइस.